Good morning, everybody. Here we are on Friday the 9th of October for a celebration assembly. We've got another assembly this morning, so welcome, and I hope you're all well. Children, it's been lovely seeing you this week. We've had a really busy week in school, and it's nice to know that your year groups will be back together for science this afternoon, where you get to see your friends again from different classes. So, without further ado, let's get on with our assembly. So, as always, trophies here behind me ready to be awarded, and we've got our winners wall to go towards, and we've got some announcements. So let's get started with our birthdays. I'd like to start with a young man who turned 8 on Sunday. Sunday the 4th of October was Akshaj's birthday, and I know lots of you have had a hard time trying to celebrate your birthday since the country went into lockdown, or since we've all become a bit familiar with coronavirus and all of the places aren't quite open with the same rules anymore. But you were still able to have a friend around and still have a Roblox theme party, which I think is your favourite thing in the world. But also, Akshaj, you did something that was really unique. And I want to say a big special well done to you, because when your parents asked you what you wanted for your birthday, you made the selfless decision to donate some money towards the school. And I think that is an absolutely honourable and kind-hearted thing to think about. I was blown away really by how thoughtful that you were as a young 8-year-old. To think that you would like to give your birthday back into the school that you come to is just truly very touching indeed. So to donate £150 to the school, I think the only thing we can do to help you make that special yourself, Akshaj, is for you and I to have a little meeting to discuss what kind of things we're going to spend that money on. Are we going to buy one big thing, or are we going to buy lots of little things? So we're going to have a meeting, and I've got some catalogues for you to choose what you would like to spend the money on. And I'm absolutely blown away by you. Well done. What a really, really nice gesture. And the photos were great too. So now we move on to Ted. Ted, in the Pines class, you celebrated your 5th birthday. And you know, when you start school in reception, not many children turn 5 straight away, but a few of ours are turning 5 before Christmas. And Ted, your birthday was on Tuesday, so happy birthday to you. And finally this week, Alistair Harness in the Redwoods, you're turning 7 tomorrow. So happy birthday to you. I'd like to know what you get for your birthday, Alistair, so don't forget to tell me on Monday. So there are the birthday announcements this week. Happy birthday to you all. Now let's jump onto house points, shall we? Right, so Phoenixes won last week, and they were starting to stretch away with the lead a little bit. There has been a big comeback, but let's see if it's been enough, shall we, for Phoenixes to be caught up or not. In 4th place this week then, we have the Dragons with 265 points. And then in 3rd place, we have got the Eagles with 333 points. 3 hundreds, 3 tens, and 3 ones. That doesn't happen very often. And in 2nd place, it's either the Serpents or the Phoenixes. And I must say, Serpents have done brilliantly, because you've earned 125 points this week, and it's put you up into 2nd place with 376 points. You're only a few behind now. You're only about 17 points behind the Phoenixes, who are at 393 points. So lots of points earned by Phoenixes this week, lots of points earned by others, but Serpents, you earn the most, and you're nearly in 1st place. So Phoenixes, you're going to have another good week to hold on, because there's not long left now until the end of the term, and we announce the prize for the winning team. Well done, everybody. So earning lots of house points. And I will be hoping that I'll be giving some certificates soon to those children who have reached their first milestone. So I'd imagine that they'll be coming to see me soon in the next week or two. Now let's move on to attendance. So we have got, we have got 100% attendance in another class again. It's going between classes, this award, but this week it goes to 100% attendance in Maples. Well done to you, Maples. I'll bring it down after I've edited this assembly and put it online. And then finally, a couple more shout outs. So we have got some photos here from James, and they're really, really fantastic. James Blythe, you were before school, I understand, helping out at home. And if you look at James, he looks like he's pretty handy with the tools. Look how smart that hedge is. He was really helpful. So if you're not careful, James, people will be asking you to be a handyman for them, and they'll ask you to do all their odd jobs. So if you're willing to go around and help, we've got plenty of little things for you to pick up in school. So we'll give you some tools and then send you around. But that's really great. Thank you for sending those in. And also a big shout out to Millie Oliver and Dad, because I know quite a few people took part in the London Marathon last week, and they did it virtually. Certainly when I was driving through Curtin, I think I saw, and I might have got it wrong, but I think I saw Rosie and Grace's dad running through with a group of people in a support car. So I was giving them my thumbs up from my car when I drove past. But also, I've seen a newspaper article, and also Mum has sent this in to me, of Millie Oliver and Dad. So Dad was doing the London Marathon for charity, raising money for Sarcoma UK, which is a great cause and something very close to the family's heart. But also, if you look at this photo, this one really, really pulled on my heartstrings. If you look at Millie running with her dad to do the final stint, look how proud she is of her dad there. You cannot get a prouder little girl of her daddy, and I was really, really impressed with that. So well done to Dad, and well done to everybody who took part in the virtual London Marathon or is even training for something big like that. I know that there's a lot of good causes that people are still being able to raise money for out there at the moment. So well done to you all. Okay, we go on to the winners wall. So let's see who's won today. Right, we're going to start in the Cedars class. So this is a young girl who has been brilliant since September. She's shown a real enthusiasm in her work, and she's succeeding in maths. She's desperate to try hard in maths and challenging herself all the time. Importantly, and this is really important as you get further up in the school, checking your work for simple mistakes and errors is ever so important, because it can be the difference between getting something totally wrong or getting it right further down the line. So really impressed with you, Millie Shale. Fantastic. Your progress is clear to see. And I've just noticed, I think I said to you that I thought this year would be really, really good for you when I saw you on the playground a few weeks ago. You are being brilliant. So well done to you, Millie. Now into Oaks class. Katie Leake, you have been awarded the Winners Wall nomination today by Mrs. Metcalf and Mrs. Robinson for being brave, for being determined and having a great attitude in PE, because you pushed yourself to find that extra mile challenge. You've been really, really trying hard, and you even did it with a big smile. It's hard work when you're not used to running that far, but you did brilliantly, so well done. Let's move on to Maple's class. Here's a young man who is a kind and brilliant member of the class. I think the photo shows that he was out in the wilderness of the Stone Age, which is your history topic at the moment, but he was allowed back into school, don't worry. Noah, you're a very kind and brave young man, and you're a very brilliant young man, because you're being very creative in the class at the moment. You're coming up with really good ideas, you're thinking all the time and suggesting things, and I think it's going down very well. So keep up the good work, Noah. Well done. Into Redwood's class. Who has Mr. Flynn and who has Miss Bellamy chosen this week? Well, they've chosen Dylan, because Dylan, you are a great member of the class. Do you know, Dylan, I would agree with this. Mr. Flynn and Miss Bellamy say that you come into school with a big smile on your face every day, and you've got a cheeky little smile as well. It's a very nice one, but you do come in and you've got no fuss, you work hard, you try hard, and you've done some really good maths. Mr. Flynn says, and this is an in-joke between you guys, he says that you are a math chicken. Get it? Yeah, I thought you would. Okay, so going down into Poplar's class. Well, this person's already been mentioned in the shout-outs, so let's see if you know who it is. It's you, Millie Oliver, a double in this assembly. Well, Millie, listen to this. This is what Mrs. Wheeler has to say, and I think you'll feel very proud. Millie is just the kind of girl every teacher wants in their class. She comes into school sensibly. She settles down to her tasks straight away. She makes good choices, always, and she's a great role model. Millie has also demonstrated the value of being brave when Mummy's been poorly, and she's carried on trying her best in everything she does. Millie, you know what? You've earned a Head Teacher's Award from me because I see it every day I see you and I'm very proud of you. So well done. I'll be coming down to give you that after the assembly. And we've got one more class left. Let's not forget the Pines. Bella Benton. So Bella, you have been selected because you have been making a real effort this week to follow those rules and to make sure that everything you do in school tries hard to fit in with all of the things that are expected. You are a very bright and bubbly and excited young lady, and it's really good to see all of the good parts coming out. So well done, Bella. There's another young lady in the Pines class who worked really hard, a reception child who worked really hard on a jigsaw of the continents and remembered the names of the continents at the end of it. So well done to her as well. Well done to Evelyn. Okay. Final thing from me is that the Christmas cards, I know I mentioned Christmas in one of my assemblies recently and probably people thought I was a bit mad, but we are getting some things ready for Christmas. The Christmas cards that parents tend to order through our Friends of Cebration work, they are being collected soon, and I just wanted to let you know that the children have been working hard in the classroom on producing those. So in the Pines class, they've been making some bauble designs. In Poplars, some Christmas trees. In the Redwood, they've been doing different techniques of printing. In the Maples class, they've been doing some penguins and robins. In the Oaks class, some wreaths. And in the Cedars class, some Christmas trees. So look forward to those because they'll be sent off, turned into Christmas cards, and you'll get notified about them in due course. But yes, we have to send them off in October just to get them ready back in time for Christmas. So a big thanks to the Friends of Cebration for helping organise that, and a big thanks to the teachers for fitting that in this week because it's a deadline that comes around very quickly. So that's it from me, and I hope you have a lovely Friday and a lovely weekend. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.